So today we are relocating a swarm of bees that I caught in my backyard. So as you can see, we're in kind of a shaded area. It's a little bit of a windbreak for them. I've got the hive set up behind me. I have the entrance facing towards the southeast because that kind of protects the hive a little bit better from the wind. And yeah, everything is all ready for them to get set up, so let's get into the reintroducing.
When a bee colony outgrows their hive, some of the colony will split off and set out to find a new home. This is known as swarming, and it's what you're seeing when you find a cluster of bees hanging off a tree or the side of a building. They're very docile during this time, and beekeepers will take the opportunity to collect the swarm and place them in a hive. Catching the bees is the hardest part. Introducing them to the hive is fairly straightforward. All you have to do is gently shake the bees into the hive. Once the queen bee decides that this is where she'd like to make her home, the rest of the bees will begin building into their new hive. Many beekeepers will use a smoker to aid in this process. Smoke interferes with the bees' ability to smell, so they can't detect when other bees release alarm pheromones telling them that there's a threat to the hive. This keeps all the bees much calmer while they're being handled by the beekeeper. It's important to note that even after bees are introduced to the hive, they are free to leave at any point. If they feel like they're being mismanaged or their needs aren't being met, they'll simply leave and search out a new home. They only stay so long as they feel that they are benefiting from the care that the human provides. Once most of the bees have been added to the hive, we'll add the inner cover that prevents moisture from getting in and helps the bees to better regulate the temperature within the hive. While it still looks like there are a lot of bees flying around, so long as the queen has made it into the hive, they'll all eventually settle down and join her. Looking at the back of the hive, you can see one of the entrances they'll use to get in and out. Here, I'm adding a small wooden bar called an entrance reducer that decreases the size of the entrance. This makes it easier for the bees to defend and prevents unwanted pests from getting in. Now, we'll leave the bees for a few days to get settled into their new home and begin producing that delicious honey. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed learning about the process of acclimating a bee swarm to a new hive.